where do you start? Easy. Call Angie at 352-361-8359. Angie works with you to get your home sold. Angie is more than just an agent with Roberts Real Estate. She's a pro with heart. Call her at 352-361-8359, and you will know you have the right person.
I'm Angie Umpleby, and I'm looking forward to working with you when you call me at 352-361-8359. That's 352-361-8359.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
It is Friday, June 15th, 2018, 24 minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning your radio to WOCA, The Source. We are broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall this beautiful Friday morning. 72 degrees here at the studios. Looks like the weather is going to get warm. High temperatures around 90 today. There's about a 20% chance we'll see rain today. Tomorrow, about a 35% chance we'll see rain with highs around 90 again. And Sunday, back around 90 with about a 50% chance of rain. So it is what it is, partner. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning, Larry.
How you doing over there?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's Friday. Sunday's Father's Day, by the way.
I know. Happy Father's Day to you. You're a dad.
7:30,
a great dad.
7:35, we'll talk about the news and drink our coffees. And there you go. 8:05, Galen Unold will be on. I have for Galen. Galen is a dad.
Yes, he is.
And many of you probably listened to Galen's dad in his day. He was a very well-known broadcaster in our community, Wes Unold. He has since passed away, and I know that he and Galen had a really close relationship, just as Galen has with his own sons. So anyway, I want to talk about some trips you can take with your father. Some trips. They're just like dad trips. Not necessarily father-son, by the way. It could be father-daughter. It could be father-children. Just take dad on a trip.
Yeah.
Take him somewhere. My son took me on a trip once to New York City.
Yeah, he did.
That was an awesome trip. It's one I will always hold closely in my memory. Things fly by too fast, you know?
They do. They do.
Or time does, anyway. Hey, 8:35, we have news without commentary, news without any attempt to be entertaining. It's just news. And P.S., may I mention this? I was listening to the news that we produce here in WOCA. You know, I've listened to other stations. I know nobody wants to hear me say that, but I have. And let me tell you something. Nobody does as much news as we do. Nobody does.
No.
Everybody's talking, you know, this opinion, that opinion, and we do plenty of that. I'm not saying we don't do that, but it's just that they don't really cover very many stories.
No.
They got like one or two stories, and they will literally carry it for an hour or two or three.
Exactly.
It's unbelievable how long they will stretch a piece of news. But anyway, so...
And then continue the next day sometimes.
So if it sounds like I'm bragging, I suppose I am. I don't know. Just and maybe if it's, hey, you know what? If you don't want to hear the news, you do want to hear opinions, then I guess that's what you would like, right?
Yeah.
We do both, though. And not only do we express our opinion, but phone lines are always open for everybody else. Jim George at 9:05. He is our go-to guy when we have questions about the universe. He's a professor of the universe. 9:35. I have a little segment I prepared, Robin, called Father's Day Gift Ideas.
Nice. Some
ideas that, so if you haven't gotten Dad something, you might want to pay attention to those 25 minutes worth of nuggets of gold, things Dad would like. Maybe you'll have some ideas of your own. Lisa McGinnis is coming in at 10:05. This is a sweet lady. She's from Ocala Magazine. She comes in here each Friday to do Ocala Magazine Radio. She's the editorial coordinator of that magazine.
Uh-huh.
Stephanie Oswald, also known as the Travel Girl. She's an Emmy Award-winning journalist, and she's coming on at 10:35. We actually had an opportunity to have coffee and grilled cheese sandwiches that cost $100.
I know.
It's the most expensive grilled cheese I ever had in my life.
That's right.
We didn't have it with Stephanie. We had that lunch with her publicist, Alicia, a really wonderful lady up in New York, and a future fashion superstar, I believe. Not as a model, but as a designer.
Yeah, she's fabulous.
She could be a model, though. She's really a pretty lady, right? Mm-hmm. Midday with Joe. We're going to talk about Dad a little bit.
Yeah.
Talk about fathers. Got Father's Day trips. I have some places, not the same subject with Galen, but different places that you can go with your dad right here in our area.
Uh-huh.
Not just
Nice.
Florida. Some are in Georgia, actually. So
Nice.
So that's the whole thing we're doing today. And let's see. Is there anything else I want to mention? Is there any Father's Day events going on in town? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know
no.
if they have any or not. We haven't gotten any
Don't know of any.
press releases, so...
I get press releases all the time from the attractions.
Uh-huh.
Disney and Universal are the two biggies. Legoland is like number 3.
Yeah.
Who else do I get? I get news from Gatorland a lot, believe it or not. I haven't had any Father's Day announcements from Gatorland.
Yeah.
But they're oh, and I know what else I have today. I have a list of places that are offering freebies for Father's Day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a whole bunch of places that say
Nice.
that. I have the entire list. And we'll also talk about Who's Your Daddy.
Nice.
I got a list, an updated list on famous people who've had famous fathers, and
Oh, okay.
so we'll talk
Excellent.
about that. All right. Plus, there's free beer somewhere out there. Free beer for Father's Day. It is what we do. We associate beer with dads.
Yeah, we do.
I bet you my son doesn't. I bet you he does not.
Probably not.
Think of beer when he thinks of me.
Yeah, probably not.
I wonder what beverage he thinks of when he thinks of me.
Oh, that's a good question. You should ask him on Sunday.
What beverage do you think of when you think of me? All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be right back. It is 7:30. This show is called AM Ocala Live. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio. I'm Chris Foster. A Justice Department report finds anti-Trump texts between an FBI agent and lawyer cast a cloud over the Hillary Clinton email investigation, although no political bias affected how it was conducted.
What my fellow citizens expect is for the agent that does the follow-up to be free of taint and bias.
South Carolina Republican Congressman Trey Gowdy. The report also finds former FBI Director James Comey talked too much about the investigation without permission.
The actions of the then FBI director more than one time actually benefited Mr. Trump's campaign and his election chances.
Virginia Senate Democrat Mark Warner. A list of Chinese products being hit with 25% import tariffs is expected to be released today by the Trump administration. The Chinese government has said it would respond with tariffs on the same amount of American products imported there, $50 billion worth. Fox News. We report, you decide.
When posting on most job sites, you get candidates.
I'm the sales director.
I'm the sales director you're looking for.
But when you post on Indeed.com, you get the candidates just right for you.
I'm a sales director with an MBA, over 10 years experience, who's also fluent in Japanese.
With Indeed, you can add screener questions for a less time-consuming route to your short list of qualified candidates.
Arigato.
Hiring's better when you've got your short list. Save time on hiring when you post a job on Indeed. Get started today at Indeed.com/hire.
Dad, what are you doing?
Cramming for college.
I'm the one going to college.
Yeah, but we need to figure out how we're going to pay for it all.
Discover Student Loans.
Discover does student loans?
Yeah, they're one of the top student loan lenders in the country. It takes 15 minutes or less to apply, and there are no fees for the life of the loan. Best of all, I can earn cash rewards if I get good grades.
Really?
Yeah, we still have time to apply and get a great rate.
So I can just chill. College kids still say that, right?
No one says that, Dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Visit discoverstudentloans.com to apply today. Limitations apply.
Council.
Got an old car? You can donate it, whether it's running or not, to the United Breast Cancer Foundation and save a life. They'll even come and pick it up for free. The United Breast Cancer Foundation has saved hundreds of women's lives through their free or low-cost breast screen exams. But now they need your help. The United Breast Cancer Foundation wants to save more lives through early detection by offering women free or low-cost breast screening exams. And donating your old car, SUV, or truck, whether it's running or not, helps pay for them. Plus, you get a charitable tax deduction. Help the United Breast Cancer Foundation save lives by donating your old car, SUV, or truck. Call now for free pickup. 800-280-2144. 800-280-2144. 800-280-2144. Call right now. That number again is 800-280-2144.
Here is your one-minute news brief from the source WOCA. The FBI is investigating an envelope with a suspicious substance delivered to Congressman Ted Yoho's office. Gainesville's hazmat team later confirmed it was not toxic. A roller coaster at Daytona Beach Boardwalk derailed last night. Fire rescue crews rescued 10 people. 6 people were transported to a hospital. 2 of those people fell 34 feet. 3 people were hospitalized after being struck by lightning in New Smyrna Beach yesterday evening. Rescue crews recovered the body of a 46-year-old man from Lake Dora yesterday. Florida's citrus growers are blaming Hurricane Irma for one of their worst seasons in decades. Florida's orange production dropped nearly 35%. And Universal Orlando will have a new nighttime show this summer that celebrates the movies that inspired its attractions. The show will take place around the lagoon and feature panoramic water screens, pyrotechnics, and more than 120 dancing fountains. And that is your news brief from The Source.
The weather's brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Today, a mix of clouds and sun, a shower thunderstorm in spots arriving in the afternoon near the coast. High ranging from 87 to 91 today. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows going to range between 69 to 72. Monday, times of clouds and sun with the highs ranging from 87 to 92. And Tuesday, rather cloudy with a high between 88 and 91. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Brett Edwards.
Need help getting something awkward, large, or fragile, expertly packed or custom created and shipped? Call on the professionals at PackMail. PackMail can ship anything, anywhere, and will find the perfect solution to even the most difficult shipping problems. From that big screen TV to an antique china cabinet, no item is too large or too delicate for the professionals at PackMail, located at 1202 Southwest 17th Street to handle all of your packing and shipping needs. PackMail ships anything, anywhere. On the first and third Wednesday mornings of each month at 9:05, Robert Colin will be with us from On Top of the World, Ocala's premier active adult community. Be sure to listen and be sure to call in. Speak with Robert to learn about all the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will have guests, and we're sure you will enjoy our little chat. You deserve the world, and we bring it to you. So be sure to tune in on the first and third Wednesdays of each month right here on The Source, WOCA.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Nice looking Friday. It is Friday. It's Father's Day on Sunday. And let's see. I think I have that list. You want to do some of those freebies before we get into the heavy news? Let's see what did I do with that freebie list? The things you can get for free because it's Father's Day. Here we go. Let me look for some of these that are in our community. Let's see. I don't even know some of these names. Robert, I need help with this. I don't even. Oh, we have a Boston Market in town. Okay. They have a. Oh my gosh! I don't want to read that. Okay, that's just. Where's the freebies? That's just like a special price. Boston, never mind. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that segment because I don't know. Like, I'm not really that familiar with all the restaurants in our area. So Bulla Gastro Bar. I don't think we have one of them. I don't think we have a Carvel, right? Gosh, all these are with coupons. What happened to the freebies? None of these are freebies. The Macaroni Grill. Do we have a Macaroni Grill in Ocala? I don't know. Anyway, they're all looking for coupons. Never mind. Let me just read the news. All right. Boy, that was some story out of Daytona. That's scary stuff. Falling 34 feet. My gosh. Every time you're on a roller coaster, you're always afraid it's going to come off the tracks, right? And that's supposed to be what you're afraid of. It's not supposed to actually come off the tracks. But, you know, when they have these roller coasters sometimes at at places like boardwalks, sometimes you have to wonder if they're really maintained as diligently as they might be at, for example, a Busch Gardens kind of a place,
Oh, certainly.
So I don't know if I heard that story out of Daytona.
Yeah.
34 feet. 2 people fell. 34. I wonder why only 2 of them fell 34 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
I just looked for an update on that story, by the way, and it said that 6 of them are still recovering in the hospital.
Isn't that sad?
So, scary stuff, huh? Let's see. What else? Well, how did I mess up with my news here? I don't even know what I did with my news. I am so disorganized this morning, Robin.
Oh.
It's Father's Day. Give me a break.
There you go. Yeah. You need a 3-day weekend for Father's Day weekend.
Yeah.
You and Alex just take off somewhere.
Yeah. Where are we going to go?
There you go. Road trip.
I got a whole list of places you can go.
Road trip.
All right. Well, don't know what to do with my news. We'll just have to talk about stuff.
Okay. All right.
How did we?
Talking
how did
good.
I lose my news? Oh, here it is. I found it.
There you go.
The roller coaster at Daytona Beach Boardwalk derailed yesterday. The fire department said they rescued 10 people. 6 of them went to the hospital. 2 of them fell 34 feet.
Gosh.
3 people were struck by lightning in New Smyrna Beach last night.
Oh, my God.
How about that? That's crazy. The incident, all 3 people went to the hospital. One of them was unconscious and was being given CPR by somebody who was nearby.
Oh, my God.
Until the fire department got there. It happened at the New Smyrna Dunes Park around 7:30 last night.
Oh, my gosh.
If you know where that area is.
No, I don't.
In Lake Dora, in Lake County, I should say, in Lake Dora, the actual lake, a 46-year-old man died. They got his body out of the lake. He jumped off the boat and never resurfaced. It's not clear what happened, but he jumped out of a boat and never came back up. So they had to call the Lake County Sheriff's Office, and they showed up with fire rescue, to various police, Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, etc.
He might have hit his head or something and just died.
I know. Florida citrus growers are saying they've had the worst year in a long time, and they're blaming it on Hurricane Irma. The 49.5 million boxes of citrus fruit that was produced is the smallest number ever recorded since 1941.
Wow, isn't that something?
Again, blaming it on Hurricane Irma. They said the yield dropped 35% from last year.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Congressman Yoho, his office in Gainesville, in northwest Gainesville, his office up there, reported receiving an envelope with a suspicious powdery substance. Hazmat team was called in from the sheriff's office, and they determined it was not toxic in any way. However, somebody obviously was sending something to him to try to scare him, right?
Gosh.
I would think, right?
How sad.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, Larry Robin.
Hey, Sonny.
Hey, calling. About 10 days ago, my neighbor's car was hit by lightning, and it was parked in his driveway, fortunately.
Wow. Oh.
But you say you're safe in the car.
Right.
Maybe you are, but his car wasn't so safe. It was really damaged. He has a car where the antenna sticks out the roof in the back, and I guess it hit the car antenna and went through the car. Actually blew a little hole in his driveway underneath the car where it exits.
Wow.
But it fried all his electronics and electrical stuff. I guess I don't know if it took out the battery, but he had went and got it repaired, and they added about how many days to fix it.
Yeah, we always hear that you can't get hit by lightning in a car, but I guess the car could get hit, huh?
Yeah, but it was I was surprised. I remember hearing it because that day it sounded like I said to my wife, I think something got hit nearby, and it was his car.
Oh, wow.
Dang, that was.
Wow.
It was amazing to see the damage that it did to the car.
Oh, wow.
You know, lights and stuff were burned out. Wiring in the car was burned out.
Oh, my gosh.
Anything electrical.
Was it totaled? Did the insurance company total it?
I don't know, but he said he liked the car, so we had it repaired.
Ah, okay. Okay, wow.
I'm assuming that it was probably totaled by the insurance company, but it was the car was about 10 years old, so I don't think if the insurance company will give you anything for the car except book value, how bad that is.
Right, yeah. Wow, I never, I did hear a story similar. We had a doctor, I don't know if you remember Dr. John Grace, a psychiatrist, used to come on, and he had told us that his wife was driving and the car was hit by lightning and everything just disappeared. He had no electricity at all. They had to go get the car towed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She was okay though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, amazing. I'm assuming if it does that to the antenna and everything else, what it does to the electronics in the car, like that.
Oh yeah.
BBQ and all that.
Yeah, it must really destroy it. Yeah. Hey. Thank you. Thank you for the call, Sonny. Good to hear from you.
Have a great day. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Sonny. Happy Father's Day.
Jim George later. Bye.
Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, Dr. Grace. You remember John Grace?
Oh, yes, I do.
He told us his wife was driving and the car was hit by lightning as she was driving.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's so crazy. All right. Well, I am just totally disorganized this morning. Universal Orlando has a new nighttime show at their lagoon. You know what they do? Do you remember we went to that aquarium and they were projecting a cartoon on fog, on some artificially made fog, remember?
Yeah.
It was kind of cool. You walk through it.
Yeah, exactly. It's so cool.
Well, Universal is doing the same thing, but with water. They have water curtains in the lagoon, or water screens, and they project movies on these water screens.
Nice.
And it's all part of a big show celebrating the movies that the theme park is made up of.
Oh, how cool is that?
I haven't been there in so long. I probably haven't seen most of those movies that are being represented there,
Yeah.
Been a long time.
Long time.
Former Trump campaign chairman, Paul Manafort will go before a federal judge today to learn if he must await trial in prison or can remain free, following allegations that he tried to obstruct the Russia inquiry while he was on house arrest. Manafort, who is already facing trial on federal charges of money laundering and fraud, was charged last week along with a Russian business associate as part of an alleged scheme to tamper with two witnesses in special counsel Robert Mueller's existing cases against Manafort. Oh, yeah.
Let's let him wait in jail.
What a tangled web we weave.
I know. They know what they're doing, and they know they're doing it. It's wrong, but they do it anyway.
The voice of physicist Stephen Hawking will be beamed into a black hole today. Wow. While his ashes are being interred at London's Westminster Abbey. His voice will be accompanied by an original work by Chariots of Fire composer Vangelis. Hawking's daughter told the Telegraph, her name is Lucy, she called the space broadcast a message of peace and hope about unity and the need for us to live together in harmony on this planet. Hawking died in March at the age of 76, along with after a battle with Lou Gehrig's disease. So they're sending his voice into a black hole.
Yeah. Yep.
I have done this myself.
You have?
Yes. Remember when we used to work at WTMC? Nobody listened.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a joke. We put our voices into a... we had a lot of listeners. I was just trying to make a joke. Trying to make a joke.
It was a great time over there.
We did have a good time over there.
It was a good time. We had a lot of great stuff.
How come the past always looks better than when you're there? How come it always looks better when you look back at a time period?
I don't know. But now it's a good time. We put out great stuff every day here.
I try my hardest. Citing heavy demand, Sprint will end its aggressive $15 unlimited talk, text, and data promotion at midnight tonight. Launched last week as a lure for customers to switch from Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. The unlimited kickstart comes in well under rival plans at $60 for 4 lines. It is $40 cheaper a month than the $100 Sprint currently charges for 4 lines of its unlimited Freedom plan. Rivals AT&T and Verizon each charge $160 for their cheapest unlimited plans.
No, they sure don't. Yeah, exactly. I don't know where they're getting that story from, but you and I have Verizon, and we got great plan.
Call Matt.
Yep.
He will help you out.
Exactly. And he will come to you, too. He will come to you, your place of business, your home. He's pretty amazing. Matt Wilkerson, Verizon.
There you go. In protest of a guest appearance by Vice President Mike Pence at a tax cut event in Ohio today, LGBT activists are hosting a big gay dance party.
Oh, good for them.
Outside of his hotel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What kind of statement are they wanting to make?
I don't know.
What kind of statement are they wanting to make?
The speaking arrangement falls on the weekend Columbus holds its annual Pride Parade with many in the, oh my gosh, there's so many letters, LGBTQIA+.
There you go.
What do all those letters mean? Lesbian, gay, bisexual, right?
Yeah.
What's T mean? Transgender?
Yes.
Q means questionable. I means what?
I don't know.
A means what?
I have no clue.
You know, if they're going to put these letters in, they need to put an S. Just pluralize the thing. Put an S at the end of it. And that would represent me.
There you go. Straight. There you go. Straight.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
If you're going to include everybody but us, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they're discriminating against the straight guys and women. There you go.
Anyway, we want to counter that anti-LGBT attitude that they have with a big, positive, loving dance party. What? See, I don't get this. Does anybody see? Does anybody really feel that? Does anybody quote? Can you quote me anything that Trump or Mike Pence has ever said that was anti-gay?
No.
I mean, maybe there's something out there. I never heard him say anything.
No. No, not at all.
A sequel 14 years in the making will hit theaters nationwide today, with Incredibles 2 picking up right where the original movie left off, featuring the same superhero family, Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, and their 3 children, Violet, Dash, and baby Jack Jack. Wait, Mr. Incredible married Elastigirl?
Yep.
Wow. That sounds exciting. Incredibles 2 pays special attention to Mom, Helen.
Well, the Invisible Girl married Elastaman from the Fantastic Four.
The Invisible Girl?
So, yeah, well, this is a different one. The Fantastic Four has Elastaman, and he married the Invisible Girl. So you've got an Elastigirl in the Incredibles.
You know, Elastigirl should have married the Lasting Man. That's what she should have married.
There you go.
Of course, Mr. Incredible might be the...
He could be. That's probably why he's named that.
All right.
Some famous voices are with them, aren't they?
Oh, my gosh. You want me to tell you the voices? I don't know.
Okay.
A classified document written and distributed by the Israeli Foreign Ministry raises skepticism about the summit between Donald Trump and North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, according to news reports yesterday. Axios is the agency. They say, regardless of the smiles in the summit, many in Japan, South Korea, and the United States Congress doubt that North Korea is sincere in its intentions.
Well, at least Trump is trying. I mean, Obama didn't even, want to talk, from what Dennis Rodman says. So at least Trump is trying.
President Trump has made up his mind to impose pretty significant tariffs on Chinese goods, an administration official said yesterday, as Beijing warned that it was ready to respond if Washington chose to ratchet up trade tensions. Trump is due to unveil revisions to his initial tariff list targeting $50 billion of Chinese goods today. The list will contain 800 product categories, down from 1,300 previously, according to another administration official and an industry source familiar with the list. Well, I think if you have an American company like Apple that has assembly plants in China, and those assembly plants in China are there because the Chinese labor is cheaper, and the tariffs make it less desirable to have an assembly plant in China, and that assembly plant comes back to the United States, then two things will happen. Your Apple phone will be a little bit more expensive, and there will be Americans working jobs.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's the price that we pay. If a phone lasts a long time, in my mind, then it's worth the dollar amount, even if it is a little bit extra. If it puts Americans to work, I think it's worth a little bit extra money.
Right, exactly.
I think so. And if you actually look at the dollar amount, the bottom line, it's not that much per person, per phone. Mm-hmm. We had that whole thing on once with one of our guests. He was in favor of the tariffs for that very reason, regarding bringing jobs back to the United States. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's the end reason why Trump is doing that. Some of it, I think, is just he using his negotiating experience.
Right.
Reports were swirling yesterday that Palestinians were preparing 5,000 kite and balloon bombs to launch from the Gaza Strip into Israeli territory to mark the end of Ramadan. 5,000 kite and balloon bombs.
Oh my God.
Israeli Defense Forces said they were prepared to prevent their use. The news outlet reported the Palestinians reported a drone launched a missile at people near the border fence who were flying balloons with Molotov cocktails attached.
Gosh.
According to the Jerusalem Post, unconfirmed reports by Israeli media claim Palestinians planned to launch 5,000 incendiary balloons and kites toward Israel to mark Eid al-Fitr last night. It looks romantic. A small boy is flying a kite, something that seems to be from a movie like Mary Poppins, but the truth is different. These are terror attacks with improvised explosive devices which are trying to harm Israel. That statement from IDF Intelligence Directorate Head Major General Tamir Heyman. He made that statement Wednesday at the International Homeland Security Forum in Jerusalem.
My God.
So that's where you need to go next, Mr. Trump. Figure out how to solve that one.
Exactly.
And again, you'll probably get some insincere. I mean, didn't Clinton get some insincere promises from that whole group over there?
Oh yeah.
Steve Scalise, the House Majority Whip, who was shot at a Republican baseball practice 1 year ago, fielded a ground ball and threw out the first batter of the annual congressional baseball game yesterday. Scalise suffered life-threatening injuries in the June 2017 shooting, but returned to work last fall. He was walking with the aid of one crutch before the game, but took the field without the crutch. He said before the game, "I know how lucky I am to be alive." Scalise said he was starting at second base despite his physical limitations, which tells you how bad the talent level is. He told Fox News, "I can field balls and still make the throw at first," and he proved it at the start of the game. Yeah, it looked like he was hurting, though, at the end of the game.
Yeah, I bet he was.
I was looking at the video.
Did his team win?
I don't know. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service announced yesterday that it may drop the gray wolf from the nation's endangered species list.
Oh, my gosh.
Currently, gray wolves cannot be killed unless they become a threat to human life, but the agency says the animal recovery goals have been met. The proposal to end the protection is based on sound science and predicated on wolves already being delisted in the northern Rocky Mountains and western Great Lakes. So we had the alligator one time was on that list, and then they made such a great recovery. Now we have people hunting alligators.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Let's see. I thought I wanted to... Let me go back to this because you weren't in the room when I was doing this.
Okay.
The free gifts for Dad?
Yes.
All right. I don't know the local restaurants, so that's where I needed your help.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I know some of them. And some of these I didn't like because they weren't really free. They were like with a coupon.
Yeah.
Carvel, for example.
We don't have one.
I know. That's why I'm bringing it up. Mm-hmm. Because I don't want to name somebody locally, give them a free ad.
Yeah.
Unless they're giving away free stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But Carvel, for example, has $3 off of a cake with a coupon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, what kind of a Father's Day thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Why would that be on the list? I mean, I'm okay with coupons, but don't put that on the freebie list.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all.
Let's see. At Hopcat, dads get a free pretzel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a free.
You guys like pretzels.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
The big ones. I like them too with mustard.
Okay, so mom's like it too.
The bowling alley has good ones.
There's a buy one, get one. I won't name the restaurant, but we do have one in our community.
Okay.
Mr. Gaddy's, dad gets a free buffet. How about that?
Oh, nice.
How about that? We don't have a Mr. Gaddy's though.
No.
The ones in our community, PDQ.
Yeah, that's here.
Okay, dad gets a free meal with the purchase of any meal. So if you get one, then dad gets one.
Oh, okay.
There you go, PDQ. So there's one.
There you are. Buy one, get one free.
At the Pilot Flying J, Father's Day weekend, dads get a free cup of coffee.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's see. At the Potbelly Sandwich Shop, which we don't have one, right?
Right.
Dads get a free cookie.
Okay. You get a choice. Do they have like a chocolate chip or something?
Yes.
Which one do dads like the best, do you think, out of cookies? Chocolate chippers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chocolate chunk.
The big ones,
Chocolate chunk.
There you go.
Gosh, all you can eat for a price. That's not a deal. I'm not going to read you that one.
No.
Oh my gosh, almost all these are like 20% off, 10% off, 5% off with the coupon. White Castle, there we go. Free hamburgers for dad.
There you are.
Free hamburgers.
I mean, is it going to kill the restaurants to say buy one meal, get an entire meal free? No.
Oh my gosh, I'm almost at the end of the list here. Well, that was it. That was it.
Okay.
I think there were many more on Mom's Day. That's what I think.
Isn't that weird?
I seem to remember that. All right,
step up.
All right, we will take a little
dads.
break if I can figure out where the music went. Here it is. And we'll be right back. You're listening to The Source, WOCA Ocala. This show is called AM Ocala Live.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio. Well, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump tweets, doesn't get any lower than that. An FBI agent's text saying will stop him, referring to the president's election chances in 2016. It's disclosed in an internal Justice Department report, which the president tweets is a total disaster for James Comey. It finds the former FBI director was wrong to disclose so much about the investigation. Current Director Christopher Wray says,
nothing in this report impugns the integrity of our workforce as a whole or the FBI as an institution.
The report does not find that political bias affected any investigation. The Democrats win the annual congressional baseball game 21-5. The big story, though, was Louisiana Republican Steve Scalise's return as starting second baseman after being shot at a practice for the game last year. He got a standing ovation, then on the first play of the game, fielded a ground ball and threw the batter out at first. Fox News. We report, you decide.
When posting on most job sites, you get candidates.
I'm the sales director.
I'm the sales director you're looking for.
But when you post on Indeed.com, you get the candidates just right for you.
I'm a sales director with an MBA, over 10 years experience, who's also fluent in Japanese.
With Indeed, you can add screener questions for a less time-consuming route to your short list of qualified candidates.
Arigato.
Hiring's better when you've got your short list. Save time on hiring when you post a job on Indeed. Get started today at Indeed.com/hire.
Dad, what are you doing?
Cramming for college.
I'm the one going to college.
Yeah, but we need to figure out how we're going to pay for it all.
Discover Student Loans.
Discover does student loans?
Yeah, they're one of the top student loan lenders in the country. It takes 15 minutes or less to apply, and there are no fees for the life of the loan. Best of all, I can earn cash rewards if I get good grades.
Really?
Yeah, we still have time to apply and get a great rate.
So I can just chill. College kids still say that, right?
No one says that, Dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Visit discoverstudentloans.com to apply today. Limitations apply.
Council.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference. Tired of looking at stained carpets, dirty tile, or grout? Call Silverback Restoration, 414-5312. Make your flooring look great again. Stains, pet odors, allergies. Call Silverback Restoration, 414-5312. From serving our country to serving our community. Silverback Restoration, 414-5312. Residential and commercial. Their work is guaranteed along with your satisfaction. Check their website, silverbackrestoration.com.
Here is your one-minute news brief from the source, WOCA. The FBI is investigating an envelope with a suspicious substance delivered to Congressman Ted Yoho's office. Gainesville's hazmat team later confirmed it was not toxic. A roller coaster at Daytona Beach Boardwalk derailed last night. Fire rescue crews rescued 10 people. 6 people were transported to a hospital. 2 of those people fell 34 feet. 3 people were hospitalized after being struck by lightning in New Smyrna Beach yesterday evening. Rescue crews recovered the body of a 46-year-old man from Lake Dora yesterday. Florida's citrus growers are blaming Hurricane Irma for one of their worst seasons in decades. Florida's orange production dropped nearly 35%. And Universal Orlando will have a new nighttime show this summer that celebrates the movies that inspired its attractions. The show will take place around the lagoon and feature panoramic water screens, pyrotechnics, and more than 120 dancing fountains. And that is your news brief from The Source.
This is Jennifer McCullough, the Executive Director of Palm Garden.
And I'm Sharon Baker, the Director of Clinical Services.
Last month, I told our listeners all about National Nurses Week, and now we want to talk about National Nursing Assistants Week.
It's the second week in June, and we want to honor all our excellent CNAs who give hands-on care to our precious residents every day. In fact, each department will be doing something special for our CNAs the entire week. It's going to be fun.
A big thank you to our CNAs from Palm Garden of Ocala.
Need help getting something awkward, large, or fragile, expertly packed or custom created and shipped? Call on the professionals at PackMail. PackMail can ship anything, anywhere, and will find the perfect solution to even the most difficult shipping problems. From that big screen TV to an antique china cabinet, no item is too large or too delicate for the professionals at PackMail, located at 1202 Southwest 17th Street to handle all of your packing and shipping needs. PackMail ships anything, anywhere. All right, thank you. I'm thanking myself. 5 minutes after 8 o'clock, beautiful Friday morning. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. You glad it's the weekend?
Yeah, always.
It's always a good feeling, right? Even if you have something to do, it's still a good feeling. You have any work you have to do this weekend? It's Father's Day weekend. You should.
Well, the U.S. Open, I will watch it like it's work. But yeah, today we have the 5 Points of Life golf tournaments up at UF, and I know Dan's participating in it. I can't do it this year because I'm touring the University of Florida with my son, but that I hope they have a great turnout today, and it's going to be hot.
Oh, nice. And we had a good turnout? I don't remember you promoting it at all.
Yeah. Well, it was back in May originally, and then the rain forced us to reschedule it for today. And I've had this tour planned with my son for several months.
Yeah. Well, you got to do that. Yeah. So is this the same son, right? But only one son is looking at colleges right now, right?
Right. Well, we dragged the other one so that way we don't, he can look at them while his brother's there. so he can go to different schools if he wants to look at different schools.
Is the feedback that you get from your son, I would love to be like a fly on the wall, like when you get back in the car and you're talking about what you just saw when you took the tour, do they feel like there are certain things they like and then you say, yeah, that's great, but do you have any of those moments?
Well, no, he's a 17-year-old boy, so he has very few emotions and doesn't verbalize much. So you have to pull things out of them like like with a hammer and a pair of pliers.
Oh, really?
Oh no, I mean, yeah, I mean, he just doesn't have a lot of feelings one way or the other.
Does
you have to pull it out of them?
Does the area around the campus play a role in the decision? Do you think, like for example, in Gainesville, you have all these little pizza shops and things like that? I don't know if that makes a difference or not.
Well, he wants to make sure there's a Chick-fil-A, and he wants to make sure there's a Moe's.
So then it does.
After that, it's I'm like, well, just about every town has what they goes. Oh, okay, and then after that, it's all kind of, I guess so. Yeah, whatever. I mean, yeah, he's a 17-year-old boy, trying to be a man, and therefore he doesn't show any emotion whatsoever.
Are you looking at housing up there too? Dormitories and apartments?
Yeah, absolutely. No, just dorms. We're not putting them in an apartment.
So that's and at his age, where were you? I mean, were you at the same place? Were you not expressing yourself?
Yeah, I'm sure I wasn't. I mean, I don't remember when I was 17. I mean, I was going into the Navy. I'm sure I didn't.
Yeah.
He's a lot like his mom. He's very shy when it comes to a lot of people. So
yeah, this is gonna be a tough time for you, I think.
No, it's not.
No, you don't think so?
I think it will.
No,
it's that transition time from being a little boy to being a man. It's happening right.
Oh no, we've already gone through all that.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm ready for him to go.
Yep.
Right.
Until he goes, and you're going to break down.
I'm sure I'll miss him. I don't think I'll break down. I mean, I raised him to be a man, and for him to go out on his own. And I mean, I'm very proud of him, and I will be proud. But I won't. I'll miss him. But he's got to do his own thing.
What is his major? Does he know yet?
He wants to get a degree in finance. So.
Oh, okay.
He loves numbers.
Oh, really? Did you ask him what 2 + 1 + 1 × 7 equals?
No, I probably should. He would probably. I wonder what answer he would get.
Yeah, it's curious.
That's a crazy one. It is so emotional. People get so angry when you say it's not that. That's a different answer. Or no, I don't even challenge the answer. I just say, there are two different ways people learn that. No, there weren't.
Yeah, that's...
You just forgot! Here's what I got. Here's what I got, Galen, with that one. Well, you know what we're learning from this? We're learning that some of us have talents in one thing, and others have talents in another. And, it's okay if you don't have talent in math. And I'm like, oh, come on.
That's right. You're dumb.
Come on. What's that supposed to mean? I actually had that.
Yeah, it's one of those veiled shots. But, yeah, I do believe that people have different talents. Absolutely.
Yeah, but
see, and I don't care. I think it's funny, that math people are arguing about these kinds of things. It's similar to, like radio guys or people who use their voice arguing over how you pronounce something, or or writers talking about what's the proper way to spell certain words. So I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah. Well, I have here something absolutely completely different. Unless we want to continue the Father's Day thing, I have 11 trips you should take with your father. So this is for your sons when they start making money in the finance world.
Nice.
He's going to be loaded. His pockets are going to be heavy with cash. He's going to say, "Dad, I'm taking you on a trip," and I have 11 suggestions for him, or for either one of them. All right. How's the blood supply today?
Still hurting. We're still right at a little less than a 2-day blood supply. We're still in emergency need of every blood type out there. We need platelets. We need red cells. We need plasma. We need everything. So please just get out there, give the gift of life, and donate blood.
All right. Make sure that you take a moment to thank the folks who make this possible. And while you're thanking them, find out how they'll be able to help you either today or someday down the road. Go to Penn Flooring, see how they can make your home or office more beautiful from the floor up. They will install that carpeting that you've been dreaming about, or that wood flooring that you would prefer, or that tile. or the other types of flooring that they have. See for yourself what they can do for you at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, and please thank them for sponsoring the segment that Galen does each weekday morning. Palm Garden of Ocala, go over there and take a tour and see for yourself why we recommend Palm Garden. It is a skilled nursing, health, and rehabilitative facility. So that's what you want to know. You want to know that a facility that has rehabilitative services is also equipped with nurses, skilled nurses. They're at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. That's for long-term, end-of-life care, or perhaps just getting some rehabilitation after surgery, hip replacement. If you need some therapy for your walking, maybe you're not walking as well as you used to. Maybe you're wobbling back and forth. I know they have these balance machines that will help you, give you therapy so you can balance better. You know, you don't want to fall. And so there you go. All right, you ready for the things you can do with your dad?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Take him on a barbecue binge.
Ooh.
Go to one of those places that has just piles and piles of barbecue. Like Kentucky's International Barbecue Festival. Or,
that sounds awesome.
Or New York City's Big Apple Barbecue Extravaganza.
There you go.
Never even heard of that.
No, when is that?
I don't know.
Well, first of all, New York City, you don't go to New York City for barbecue. You know where you go for barbecue? You go to the South, and I consider myself as something of a barbecue connoisseur.
Okay.
I've been to nearly every barbecue place in the state of Georgia and Alabama.
Right.
And some of the best. I mean, I'll tell you, one of the greats is in Valdosta. It's the Smoking Pig. In Alabama, it's the Shed, even though it's in Mississippi. It's close enough to Mobile that you can drive there, and that's the greatest. In Tennessee, it's Peg Leg Porkers. Some of the best ribs you'll ever put in your mouth.
I like that name.
All right, now I am not a barbecue connoisseur. However, Robert and I did a story on this one time before, and we had an overwhelming number of people naming a place on the west side of Ocala. It's like a red caboose, it looks like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? And they have barbecue over there. It's like Robert and I drove.
Ocala doesn't have. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the guy he has goat. Yeah.
It's red, and it's
oh my
like
gosh.
a caboose, and it's right there.
Do you remember
that?
Yeah,
I know. It's on 27.
Right.
West.
Right. Yeah, it has.
I will tell you this. That's the closest thing that Ocala has to good barbecue. Ocala does not have good barbecue.
What is that place called? Do you know?
No, it's not. It's a fact.
Does anybody know?
It's just a place on the side of the road. It's on the side of the road. He doesn't have a name.
Yes, he does. It has a name.
I can't remember.
We drove past it one time and took a picture of it because we wanted to put it on Facebook, and that's so long ago. I don't even want to waste my time looking for it right now. But yeah, we had a lot of people telling us about it, and
that was the best one ever.
And in fact, we were called out on it because we're white and we didn't know about it, and so I thought, well, okay, I guess maybe there's some fairness to that. Yeah,
because you're white.
No, white
because we're white.
I get it. I get it, but that's. I mean, I know about it. I'm not white. I'm
okay.
black.
No. Oh well. What I'm trying to say.
It's on the side of town. You probably, it's not like they advertise. So.
Well, thank you for defending us. I felt like it was a fair thing to say, but in my defense, I don't ever seek out barbecue places. I don't even go when I go to Sonny's.
Oh, I do.
When I go to Sonny's, I get something other than barbecue.
Yeah. Don't go to Sonny's.
So wait a minute. So the Little Red Caboose serves barbecued lamb.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And goat and. And then it's different kind of every day depending on what they cook. But yeah, their goat is very good.
Hold on, we have a phone call. Somebody's going to help us out with this one. Good morning, you're on the air.
Yeah, good morning, Larry. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I wish I could agree with you guys because I disagree completely. I've eaten there. I tried it 2 or 3 times, and I think it was what I got was disgusting. But it's called LP.
Ah, okay, LP. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I personally didn't. It's just like I got a big soggy pile of meat. It was not. A Champion barbecue was the best that I've eaten around, but they used to be over on 40. Then they opened a restaurant over here even though they're really pricey, they have very good, I thought, very good barbecue. But, sorry, guys, I got to disagree with you 100% on that one.
All right, Galen, don't disagree with me.
Are we talking about the same one? Is this the big red caboose?
He's gone, I think. He disappeared.
Because there's
that's LPs.
Sounds like he's talking about the same one. Yeah. I don't know. I never ate there, so I'm not making an opinion. I'm just telling you what the listeners have told me.
Yeah.
And Galen says it's the best one in Ocala, so everybody's got their own opinion.
I'm not a big fan of Champion sauce, that's all. I mean, I don't like their sauce. I mean,
Where's that? Where's Champions? Where's that?
It's on 40. It's on 40.
Okay. Well, anyway, so for Dad's Day, take him out to a barbecue.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Big Apple barbecue. I went there. I don't even know what that. All right.
I would never go to New York. I mean, New York's got great things, some really great things. But let's be clear. They don't know anything about barbecue.
Well, can I tell you something? New York,
Carolina's got the best barbecue on planet Earth. Let's be very, very clear.
Who does?
Who does?
The state of Carolina.
Okay, yeah. I'm not going to disagree because how would I know?
Parts of the South.
But I just want to say something to defend New York. Okay, it is.
Oh boy, here we go.
No, wait a minute now. It is what do you call it? A melting pot.
Yeah.
So how many people do you think live in New York that actually are from the South? There's probably a ton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And by the way, Champions Barbecue is permanently closed.
Listen to that.
They're not open anymore.
No comment at all.
Because it was pricey.
No, I mean it's come on. You don't go to New York for barbecue.
I'm just trying to defend.
For some I know you are. But
but you're assuming that the barbecue is made by like native New Yorkers.
No, I never said that.
Well, then how is it possible? How is it possible that somebody who moves there from South Carolina can't make good barbecue?
I'm not saying they couldn't.
Okay.
But they don't have the right product, right? They don't have the right wood. You got to have the right hickory.
They can't ship it.
I prefer oak.
And you can't ship that stuff.
Ship wood.
You can't put it on a train and bring it to Manhattan.
No, absolutely not.
Really?
And their sauces aren't as good. I mean, you either know barbecue or you don't. It's okay.
Right. And wouldn't somebody who knows barbecue have the ability to move to New York and have a barbecue restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah, but why would you do that?
Because your sister-in-law lives there. And you want to be close to her because your wife says, I want to be close to my sister.
That's right. So
no, they wouldn't. They would have never gotten married then because who loves barbecue is like I'm sorry. You can't. I'm sorry. You can't. Why in the world would you go to New York City for barbecue? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I love that. Of all the things you've heard, that's the dumbest. Mark,
that's the dumbest.
Write that down. Write it down somewhere. All right. I have some other things.
Yeah, you'd be hard pressed to find. I mean, that's like saying the Tampa Bay Rays fans are passionate. That may also be dumb, but nobody's ever really said that. So, yeah. New York barbecue. That's like that salsa commercial. New York City? Yeah, they don't know anything about salsa either. All right, go ahead.
Well, then all the pizza places here in our community that say that they make pizza from New York water, they aren't telling the truth.
I don't believe that either. I don't believe that.
They don't ship the water down here.
I don't believe that either. I don't believe that.
No.
All right, here we go.
And let's be clear. Okay, and I'll give you that. If you're going to eat pizza, I'd much rather go to New York than Ocala.
Why?
And
I can make the same argument. Wait a minute.
There's some.
Oh, please. If you go, I'm going to name a few. Sorry, Joe. Loritos.
Yeah.
Sammy's.
Yeah, Little Joey's.
Little Joey's.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. These are really good pizzas.
And they're real New Yorkers.
Stevie B's, on the other hand.
No, but again, because also when you think about good New York pizza, it's also the ambiance of it. There's all kinds of things. I would never. Would you? Okay, let me rephrase this. So you're telling me you would fly all the way to New York to have barbecue when you could drive for 3 hours and go to Valdosta and have some of the greatest barbecue you'll ever put in your mouth.
You know what? You are absolutely you've just made me realize how wrong I am. I absolutely would never do that. So therefore, since I wouldn't do it, it's impossible that they could have good barbecue. You just convinced me.
That's correct.
Your Honor,
that's correct.
I rest. He rests his case. I have been defeated.
Good. Victory is sweet.
The unbendable Galen Unold. All right.
Well, there are just some truths in this.
I can't believe this is a push button topic. Do you know how many? I have 11 things, and I've said one so far. Go to a barbecue.
Oh, let's just make sure they're in the right spot.
Take Dad to a barbecue. If your sons are listening, you better be careful if you're bringing your dad to a barbecue. Do not bring him to Sonny's. He's going to hate it.
They know. They don't like Sonny's either.
Take them drive 3 hours.
To North Carolina.
Yeah.
There you go.
Drive 3 hours.
Valdosta. Go to Valdosta.
Valdosta.
Yeah.
If you haven't been there, it's hard to.
What's it called? The Stumpy Pig or something?
No, it's called Smoking Pig.
Smoking Pig.
Smoking Pig.
Peg leg porkers. So I travel to all of our donor centers, and internally, I have a list of all the best places to eat in each of our regions. And people continually say, "Oh my gosh, I went there and it was so good," or, "I read your review and I should have not gone there, but I went anyway." So yeah, and then you make a mistake. This is when you travel as much as I do. One of the few benefits is eating in a good local place.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of hover over this subject for a second here. I have the top 10 barbecue restaurants in Ocala, so you don't have to drive 3 hours.
Oh, gosh.
Are you ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here we go. LP's Barbecue is right on the list.
It would be okay. It's not really a restaurant, though. It's hard to say.
All right. It says authentic barbecue right from the smoker. There you go. It's got 5 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. Smokin' Swamp Barbecue. Where's that?
Don't know.
No idea.
Smokin' Swamp
No
Barbecue.
idea.
Hold on. Let me click on the link here. It's Jacksonville Road, Northeast Jacksonville Road. Smokin' Swamp.
Okay.
All right. Champion. You said it's closed, though.
Road.
You said it's closed, right?
Champions is permanently closed.
Yeah, that does say that on here, but it would have been on the list. Boats Deli Q. Boats Deli Q.
That's not a restaurant, it's a food truck, isn't it?
It looks like it's a stand. It's 4111 Northwest 100th Street. Boats.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
Okay.
I haven't eaten there. Maybe I'll have to try it.
All right. The next one is the Southern Pig and Cattle.
That's the new one on 200.
I'm not a fan. It's a chain, from what I understand. I'm not a fan.
All right. Sonny's Barbecue.
I've only had their pulled pork sandwich. So.
Sonny's Barbecue is on the list, Galen. I know you don't want to hear that, but it is.
It's a chain.
Fat Boys Barbecue.
Fat Boys
is next.
They used to play for their baseball team.
45 years in Ocala.
Brick City Southern Kitchen and Whiskey Bar. Does anybody know where that is?
Not a fan at all. Yeah,
No.
it's on the square, and I'm not a fan at all.
All right. Hardwood Smokehouse. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, that's
in
the Publix.
I do.
Yeah, in the
yeah. 200.
Public shopping center.
We're getting
200.
close.
I'm not a fan of their sauce, and I think they over smoke their meat, and so it's overdone.
All right,
It's a pulley.
Are you
it's
ready?
A little pulley and tough.
For the number one barbecue place in Ocala to take that for Father's Day. With 369 reviews and across the board 5-star ratings, it is number one barbecue in Ocala. It's called Big Lee's.
I don't know where that is. I haven't heard of that one.
Big Lee's.
We should go there. Where is that?
Is that a standing place or is it a food
It
truck?
looks
What
like
is
it's a
it?
trailer.
I've never been there.
3925 Southeast 45th Court. Big.
I haven't been there. Maybe I'll try it.
Big Lee's. It looks like
I'll have to give it a try.
It looks like a trailer.
All right. Well, I may not have been there, but I'll give it a shot.
All right.
Where is it? Southeast what?
Let me give you the address again. Big Lee's. If you go there, tell them you heard about it on WOCA.
What's the address?
Dinosaur beef ribs. Look at that. Big, gigantic ribs. Oh, it is a food truck. That's a food truck. Big Lee's. Okay. 3925 Southeast 45th Court.
Where's that at? 45th Court.
3925
All right.
Southeast 45th Court. Do we need a map, Robin? Let me look.
Is that Ocala?
No, I'll find it.
Yeah, it's Ocala.
I'll find it.
Hold on.
Well, we should go there for lunch.
Hold on. I
and
have
try
a
it.
map here. Okay, you go down Maricamp
That's
Road.
the Shores? It's got to be in the Shores.
Yeah, that might be in Silver Spring Shores, yeah.
Well, that's probably why I've never been there. You probably can't even see it from the road.
No, it's off the road. It is. Yeah, you're right. It's not directly on Maricamp.
Well, we need to
All
go
right.
there for lunch.
So you have to
Okay.
go south on 44th Avenue Road, and it's right there.
All right.
Huh.
All right. I'll try to Google it. Well, that's not really a restaurant. It's a food truck. So I haven't been there. I'll have to try it.
Well, all right.
Try it.
What's the difference? They're
Well,
making food
restaurant.
for you.
Well,
If enough people... here's my theory about food trucks. If enough people frequent them, they will eventually become a restaurant.
So what happened with the dingas and waffles?
Yeah.
And Champions.
All right. So I have 11
No
places
place to eat.
bring you dad.
Go ahead.
We got one of them.
I love it.
We got one of
Oh,
them.
you should have. Look. Have I ever shared one of the things I want to do when I retire? Is go and join the become a champion barbecue guy.
Oh, really?
I want to go on the tour, and I want to do that.
Oh, wow.
I consider myself a grill aficionado. You know me.
Oh,
my
sure.
grill. That's one of the greatest things that God ever gave us is fire and the ability to cook with.
By the way, the best barbecue the best barbecue in New York is the Hometown Barbecue.
So you probably have your own barbecue sauce and everything that you made up. Well, this is great. The next time there's a barbecue cook-off, we're going to have to enter you.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Not that good yet. I'm not a champion yet.
So, any plans
Still
for
got work
Father's
to do.
Day?
Yeah, watch the U.S. Open. Going to go to the beach
that's
tomorrow.
right,
Going to walk around for 3 hours at the University of Florida campus today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a full day. It's a full day. I'm excited, and a lot of U.S. Open on Sunday. And if you that's take a nap, just fall asleep, wake up, fall asleep, wake up, fall asleep.
Well, if you go for barbecue, you don't have to drive 3 hours. We have some good ones right here.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, though. And it's right off of 75. So the next time you're going north, it's called Smokin' Pig. Tell them Galen sent you. They know me.
Okay.
I go up there a lot, and it is fantastic. It is phenomenal. So
road trip.
There you go.
Oh, by the way, somebody just texted me. The Cafe Risque has some pretty good barbecue, too.
Well, there you go. You're going to have to check that out. Bring Doug with you.
Where's the Bloodmobile today, Galen?
Hey, Bloodmobile today we're at Arc of Ocala right there. So on your way to Big Lee's, you can stop by, give blood, and then go eat. But eat before you donate. Eat at Big Lee's and then come back.
And by the way, even though it's a Bloodmobile, it is a blood center. It's just because it's on wheels doesn't mean it's not good, okay?
Yeah, and it's mobile. It's a good place to go.
I know, I agree. But, I mean, there's a lot of food trucks I haven't eaten at that I'd love to. I just... I don't even know where Big Lee's is. I'm going to have to find that. Now it's become a mission.
It's in the shores, it looks like. Hey, Galen, have a great Father's Day. Thank you for what you do. Enjoy your time with your family.
All right, you guys. Hey, thank you. You guys are the best.
All right.
Bye, all.
We'll be right back.
Friends, countrymen, tourists, and Ocalans, lend me your ears. Hey, speaking of ears, there is an opportunity for you to help feed and provide good maintenance, housing, and medical care for Marion County's rescued big cats, bears, monkeys, and other disabled or unreleasable wild and exotic animals. Take a tour on Wednesdays or Saturdays of the Endangered Animal Rescue Sanctuary. Call 352-266-2859. The Endangered Animal Rescue Sanctuary is affectionately known as EARS.
Tired of looking at stained carpets, dirty tile, or grout? Call Silverback Restoration, 414-5312. Make your flooring look great again. Stains, pet odors, allergies. Call Silverback Restoration, 414-5312. From serving our country to serving our community. Silverback Restoration, 414-5312. Residential and commercial. Their work is guaranteed along with your satisfaction. Check their website, silverbackrestoration.com.
Here is your one-minute news brief from the source, WOCA. The FBI is investigating an envelope with a suspicious substance delivered to Congressman Ted Yoho's office. Gainesville's hazmat team later confirmed it was not toxic. A roller coaster at Daytona Beach Boardwalk derailed last night. Fire rescue crews rescued 10 people. 6 people were transported to a hospital. 2 of those people fell 34 feet. 3 people were hospitalized after being struck by lightning in New Smyrna Beach yesterday evening. Rescue crews recovered the body of a 46-year-old man from Lake Dora yesterday. Florida's citrus growers are blaming Hurricane Irma for one of their worst seasons in decades. Florida's orange production dropped nearly 35%. And Universal Orlando will have a new nighttime show this summer that celebrates the movies that inspired its attractions. The show will take place around the lagoon and feature panoramic water screens, pyrotechnics, and more than 120 dancing fountains. And that is your news brief from The Source.
This is Jennifer McCullough, the Executive Director of Palm Garden.
And I'm Sharon Baker, the Director of Clinical Services.
Last month, I told our listeners all about National Nurses Week, and now we want to talk about National Nursing Assistants Week.
It's the second week in June, and we want to honor all our excellent CNAs who give hands-on care to our precious residents every day. In fact, each department will be doing something special for our CNAs the entire week. It's going to be fun.
A big thank you to our CNAs from Palm Garden of Ocala.
Need help getting something awkward, large, or fragile, expertly packed or custom created and shipped? Call on the professionals at PackMail. PackMail can ship anything, anywhere, and will find the perfect solution to even the most difficult shipping problems. From that big screen TV to an antique china cabinet, no item is too large or too delicate for the professionals at PackMail, located at 1202 Southwest 17th Street to handle all of your packing and shipping needs. PackMail ships anything, anywhere.
Insurance needs got you worried? Clifford Insurance has you covered with over 25 premium carriers. Family owned and operated with 200 years plus of combined experience. Call them today, 352-245-5455. Clifford Insurance has the expertise you and your family deserves.
Give me, Alicia Clifford, a call today for a free quote at 352-245-5455.
I'm having a hot flash, a tropical...
Menopause the Musical, the off-Broadway parody hit that will have you cheering at your seat and dancing in the aisles. It's impossible not to laugh. The New York Times. It's hilarious. Go see it. The View. Women need this. The Today Show. Featuring Cindy Williams from Laverne and Shirley. June 27th to July 1st. Get tickets now at strasscenter.org. You don't want to miss this.
I'm having a hot flash. Ooh.
Attention WOCA listeners. Do you or someone you know have an outgoing personality with great organizational skills? Well, WOCA is looking for a few good people to join our marketing reps team. You get to meet other great people and business leaders in our community. WOCA Radio offers flexible schedules, great income potential, and some really great fringe benefits too. So if you enjoy talking to people and getting paid to do it, this may be the right choice for you. Apply within or send your resumes to careers@WOCA.com. Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.